What's up, y'all? I'm gonna go ahead and turn on music. Y'all already know what it is. It's me, it's Mel with the Lip in the Gap, Mel the Lipstick Diva. I'm gonna try to make this a quick live because it's late. It's real late at night, but everybody else late talking about this situation, so it'll be all right. Or y'all catch the replay. I know y'all gonna get to see this one way or another. So while you're coming on in the Diva Lounge, what is this? I don't know what this is or what it's saying, but it's a freezing. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go ahead and slide off the Wi-Fi. Don't nobody got time. Don't nobody got time for them problems today. Is it still freezing, y'all? Let me know if it's still freezing. Y'all already know my Wi-Fi been acting crazy for the last couple of days. Let me know if y'all can see me. It's a lag. Shell. This Wi-Fi ready to turn me up. I got to get a new router box because this ain't sitting with me right. I might just do this live tomorrow if this is how this thing finna act because I ain't even got time. Still a lag? Is it still lagging, y'all? Is it better? Let me know so I can figure out what I'm gonna do. Okay, it's still doing it. So y'all, what we gonna do? Cause I ain't got time for this tonight. Is it better? Let's say y'all let me know. Cause if not, I'm gonna go ahead and I know we okay over here because I'm on cellular network, but over here I'm on Wi-Fi. Okay, it's moving now. All right, cool. So let's do this. And let me hurry up. It's on my YouTube. That's all it is. All right, cool. So we here now. We gonna go ahead and get through this content, so we ain't gotta worry about trying to do this tomorrow. Shout out to everybody over here and over here on YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Let's get through this content real quick. Now, the first thing I want to discuss, y'all, is this whole situation with Blueface and Creshon. They out there fighting in the streets again, y'all. They out there fighting in front of the what is the 4.4 stars hotel and stuff. They out there scuffling and stuff, and folks trying to see what's going on. And Blueface out here knocking the girl dead out, y'all. He done hit the girl daddy. Now, it's not a thing where Krishan is devastated about him knocking her father out. She's actually happy that he hit her daddy. Like it's actual tweets where she's saying, "Hold on, y'all, let me pull it up. Let me see." She said that same dad that got knocked out was the same guy that tied my mom up in the woods just to beat her because she screamed so loud in the house when he beat her in front of us. So he went out his way to damage my whole family. That same dad I met when I was 7. Mm. Well, wait a minute here. The tea is brewing. Let me pour up a little bit more in my cup. Somebody was supposed to been. She said somebody was been supposed to knock that out a long time ago. She talk about her father like this. I don't know what kind of voodoo Blueface done did on her, but I don't know. And y'all know I kind of like them as a couple. I don't like the domestic, but child, this is beginning to be a bit much. You knocking the daddy out. Imagine they were there to film some type of show. She was doing something for her family because she said it on Twitter. She said she was doing it for her family. They were filming something, you know. So I'm just like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Like, somebody pray for the babies. And then he gets on his Instagram and says, I'm her daddy now. What do you mean you her daddy now? I'm confused. I'm highly confused. She got a father. The one that you knocked out, sir. Listen, they definitely are. They toxic. And I'm not gonna say I feel sorry for Crisean because Crishon's grown and she does still have a living to do. But it's just sad that she had to meet Blueface. Like, I think that deep down he may be a good guy, but together they just a force. They are just, hey, Oakland Barbie, what's good, baby? They are just, it's like they just become super toxic when they're together, and you can tell that they love each other, but they both have been through a lot. Um, they it's almost as if they want to both be isolated at this point. And usually you'll find that if it's a controlling man or a narcissist man or a man that gaslights, he usually wants a woman to be cut off from her family completely. But at this point, she beating his family up, he beating her family up. Ain't nobody gonna be around either one of them. They're isolating themselves. Child, bystanders always filming this mess. I don't know. I'm ready to share with y'all. Let me go find it up here on Neighborhood Talk and see if I can show y'all what went down, what all went down. Cause this is a mess, honey. Y'all, by the way, I see the people are up in a uproar because Cardi B, I mean not Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion posted her and her man party. They did not. Why don't they want Party and Megan Thee Stallion to be together? I don't understand. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with Party? I guess that I know that it comes off that Party is a little. He might be a little controlling, or he don't hold his tongue. Because sometimes you'll see Meg going live, and if he's saying something, she'll be like, "I'm about to get off live. I'm getting off live. Bye, y'all." So I wonder, is that why the people don't want Meg to be with him? But chill, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. It is not no telling. All right, y'all. Let me share my screen. But yeah, y'all, this is just a sad situation here. Let's see. So what it does show you here is that.
Oh shit, Blueface just knocked his ass out. Blueface just ran down on him. Shit, he just knocked his ass out. Oh shit.
But she's saying here, you knocked my daddy out. Child. It's too much for me.
Let me get out.
Now I know the question was, who is always recording this? So the thing is, they was out there with a recording crew, so this was going to get recorded regardless. She was saying she was doing something for her family. I don't know if she was trying to get them some bread or what it was, but they were out there. It was a filming crew out there, so this was gonna be filmed regardless. You can't feel sorry for her. She loves the attention. Man, I don't know. She feel like she could be like a little sister to me, and like she could come to me and have conversations and talk to me. I would try not to be judgmental against her, but I would try to let her know, like, baby, you're gonna live and learn. Blueface ain't gonna be your first or your last. He gonna be that part of your life where you're gonna be thinking back when you're 30 and you're gonna be like, damn, I was bugging out because I know that I sit up here in situations that I've had in the past. And I'd be like, damn, I grew from that. Damn, I went through that with that person. And you even sit up, you think about things that you accepted when you become 30. Like, I'm not saying 30 is like you're the ultimate grown up, but at 30 is just a lot of things that you don't do when you were 20. And I know that this young woman is going to be able to overcome this and move past this. What's up, Free Rain? Yeah, young and toxic, baby. The only thing different about her situation than maybe some of us is that she got a man with fame and she got some fame herself. But my thing is, she could be a track star right now. Crisean is a great athlete. She has a nice body. She also has great rap skills. She actually raps better than Blueface. So I'm just not understanding why all of this, why she got to knock out his family and he got to knock out her family. Like, it's just a whole lot of mess. And while we at it, y'all, let me go ahead and show y'all Meg and her bag. Let me show y'all Meg and her bag. What it says is Megan Thee Stallion lying on the floor, hitting us with the innocent face while her man cradles her butterball clappers in his face. Child, did y'all see Meg when she was twerking? I think she was in another country and she got like 7 million views on her video. Like, chill, them clappers. Where the clappers at? Where the clappers at? Where the clappers at? Hey, you want to make an appointment to be blocked? Okay, all right, I'm ready to block you. Y'all, somebody on Bigo, let me tell y'all what they said. They said, why you just make a dentist appointment and get that gap between your teeth closed? Because the gap is mine. Why you don't floss your teeth and get your teeth cleaned every 6 months like a normal adult, okay? You're talking shit to me, baby. I'm confident in who I am. You feel me? And let me tell you another secret. Even when I didn't have the confidence in my gap and I tried to close my gap up, the dentist let me know, girl, you even if you get your gap closed, girl, you still gonna have a little gap. So I'm just gonna embrace what I got in my mouth, okay? At least God didn't just throw my teeth in my mouth like he had a pair of dice and threw them motherfuckers in there. I'm sure your teeth don't look no better. Feel free to add yourself here so I can see what your teeth look like. And thank you so much for sending these beans. Don't ever come over here because you would get red without me even seeing what you look like, baby. Try again and try the right one. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry I had to come over here and gather this motherfucker's life because y'all be having people fucked up. Y'all be saying shit to the wrong people, and then once they gather your ass by the motherfucking ponytail and drag your ass and throw you across the goddamn street, you be looking crazy across the face. Hmm. Thank you so much for becoming a fan, advancing in the fan group. I appreciate you. Love you. What's up? Come Pillow Talk with Bay. Y'all make sure y'all check out my girl's channel. But yeah, like I was saying before, I had to gather that motherfucker over there. Yes, look at Meg. She just sitting up there, no makeup on, just chilling with Bay with her t-shirt and her little booty shorts on. So shout out to her and party. I have no ill will or ill feelings against them. But child, and this here go the proof right here. Here go the proof right here. And they said that she done deleted the tweets, child. She done deleted the tweets. And I told y'all, this is exactly what she said. Somebody's supposed to been had knocked her daddy out. Chill. Oh, Lord. One thing about it, and no man that I did would ever put his hands on my father. My father ain't never did no malicious or crazy to me or my family. So to me, I feel like I would have to do death row behind my daddy if you try to put your hands on my daddy. Like, we ready to be out there rumbling, okay? WWE SmackDown, okay? I ain't playing with nobody. You can't even spell. You said, girl, you just can't handle the true girl. What? Are you trying to say truth? Meanwhile, you have no picture. Come on, join. Come on. Come join. Let me see if you got something to say. You gonna pick up? You gonna pick up? I'm trying to see something real quick. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You ain't answering. But anyway, it's moving along because you talk shit, but you can't stand on it. I want to hear you talking to me. Talking to me. Dad is going to have to love her from a distance because she's not going to leave him. But you got to think about it. She spoke out about her daddy putting his hands on her mother. So I don't really think that she cares about him loving her up close or from a distance. Honestly, honestly, I don't think that she really does care, but we shall see what happens, child. We shall see what's gonna happen, child. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go to her Twitter real quick. I was just on her Twitter. She is right now trending. She's 20. Oh, I can't talk. She's trending on Twitter right now. Why is this box in front of my screen? I need you to go away. What's up, y'all? Now, she said, what hurts the most is I don't have nothing to do this shit for, I was doing it for my family. She's, ooh, child, you giving me Cardi B. Cardi B is another one that can't spell shit correct at any time. Anytime. Let me go ahead and block you because you're not going to sit up here and stay on my nerves all night. Kick out and block. You will never, unless you make another page, you will never. You out of here. You out of here. But she giving me Cardi B vibes. Can't spell shit correct for nothing. Okay, but it looks like she done deleted a lot of her tweets that she had posted up here. She ain't got nothing left. It looked like the folks came through and she deleted the rest of the shit that she had posted. So y'all, I don't know. I guess I'll say pray for them. Poor little ting ting. You hear me? Poor little ting ting. Now, moving along. Let's move along to the sweetie pie situation, which is utterly disgusting. Okay? Utterly disgusting. So let's go ahead and read this article. This article is by Tom Tap and is the Deadline article. And what it says is one of the stars of OWN's hit reality series, Welcome to Sweetie Pie, was found guilty Friday on 3 charges related to the death of his nephew, who was also on the show in 2016. And y'all, I never watched the show. Mm-mm. A jury convicted James Tim Norman, 43, of 2 federal murder for hire counts and 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud, according to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. The panel concluded that Norman hired 2 people to kill Andre Montgomery, who was 21, on March 14, 2016. They concluded Norman later tried to cash a $450,000 life insurance policy taken out on his nephew months earlier. Okay. The prosecution alleged that Norman paid an exotic dancer $10,000 to lure Montgomery to the murder site. They further alleged that Norman paid another man $5,000 to kill Montgomery. Both the dancer and the alleged shooter testified against the reality star. Prosecutors will not seek the death penalty, according to the Associated Press, but Norman could get to life in prison. That decision is set for December 15th. So we still got to wait to see what's going to happen. The duo were prominently featured in the reality show that ran for 9 seasons on OWN. It followed Robbie Montgomery, Norman's mother and Montgomery's grandmother, and those who helped her run her string of Sweetie Pie soul food restaurant in the region. So, y'all, this is just disgusting. This tells you that no matter who they are, family, friend, foe, people be out to get you over a life insurance policy. And y'all was already doing it big. To me, Tim Norman could have easily got some advertisement, anything. You were already on TV, so you could have got money 55,000 ways. If regular ass people like me can get money all these types of ways, it's no way in hell a person that is a celebrity on TV, on OWN. Maybe it wasn't his show. It was the whoever owns Sweetie's Pie shows, but I'm sure you was getting some type of cut. Your face was out there. So it's definitely no explanation why you took that route of wanting to get rid of your own kin, your sister or brother's child. It don't make sense to me. All I'm saying is burn his ass up. Okay, I'm here for it. I don't think a lot of jails participate in the death penalty because a lot of companies that sell the lethal injection are refusing to sell it to them. So he may not get that, but baby, come December 15th, I'm gonna be looking around trying to see what he got because the verdict better be life. It better be life. If he get anything less than life, the justice system is corrupted and we see it every single day. Men get locked up for life for selling work versus people out here be unaliving people and don't get nothing 15, 25 years, 30 years. Like you letting people off because your jails are over full. The population is full. You're trying to let people out with lesser convictions, but in reality, y'all don't. Y'all be letting the murders and killers out, and the people that might have been selling some coquiana, they still sitting in there for the rest of their days. But I digress. Sure, it's gonna be serving sweet pies in prison. The way the family spoke out, I wouldn't be surprised if Tim convinced Miss Robbie that Andre stole her money and she was on him getting killed and they were supposed to split the money. Child, that would be something deceitful. That would be discouraging, disgusting, taking me back. I would have to go weep in the bushes. I would have to go weep in the motherfucking bushes if that was so. Say it ain't so. Miss Robbie, don't be out here playing those type of games. He is a big hippie man. He gonna be just fine. Old Cheryl gonna be somebody's girlfriend. If you look at these YouTubes where the men talk about how when they go to jail, either you gonna be a gangster in jail, you're gonna be somebody's girlfriend, or you gonna get beat up. Like it's no in between when you go to jail. You gotta find some type of protection, or they gonna take you out. They gonna take you out. You see, they got Robinson in jail for 30 years. He ain't got nothing but 30 years left on him. He already diabetical. And they was gonna lock Bill Cosby up. That man ain't got one foot in the grave and one foot out. What he was gonna do up in jail? Play checkers, chess, spades. That man was gonna eat his jello pudding and go to his cell and sleep all day. That man was not finna do nothing in jail. He won't be a nobody big gangster. People probably would have beat Bill Cosby up, but he also might have been in the protected unit, or they probably kept him locked up in the hole because they ain't want nobody to come around and get him. Child. Pure evil. I watch a lot of murder mystery. And one thing I've found about a lot of murderers, after listening to murder mystery, they always get caught slipping because they forget one thing. They forget one goddamn thing. And the investigators, they sit down maybe for months, maybe for years, because you got people revisiting cases that might have happened in 1970. And because technology has advanced, and maybe you went to jail for one little thing, but now they got your DNA. You didn't cover all your bases back then when you did the crime. Now your ass is getting locked the fuck up when you're 70 years old with your dumb ass. You're going to do a crime, be smart. Plan that shit out. I'm just being real. I'm not saying that I'm not condoning any type of violence against anybody or saying that people should do evil things to folks. But all I'm saying is to y'all people that want to be on these sprees and act crazy and all this shit, be smarter, do better. It's certainly people that have gotten away with their crimes that never been caught. They went to live out the rest of their life and died peacefully wherever they was at. You know, the first time I got into murder mystery, not even really murder mystery, but it was kind of like so. When that older lady, it was a Netflix show. I got to find her name, but she was an international jewel thief. And she went all over the world and stole jewels, sold them, even until she got older and got locked the hell back up. And I wanted to believe so bad that she did not take her ass and Macy's and steal them goddamn pearls. But at the end, that motherfucker, she lied to me. That's how I knew people that do crimes can't be trusted. There's some cool goddamn criminals. Criminals. Smooth, cool ass criminals. Do you hear me? They showed text messages where she said, "You are dead to me. Why would you steal my money? I'm not coming to your funeral. Get down here and take this lie detector test." It's like she lowered him down there. Oh my Lord. Ooh. And I didn't know all that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not followed this case to the T. Of course, I knew when it happened. I knew about the show. I never watched the show, but this situation just is unfortunate. These idiots put a lot of planning into doing the murder, but not into getting away with it. Right. Like y'all, when I was at work the other night, because like what I do, I can have my phone and listen to murder mysteries. So I started listening to this podcast. And in case y'all are into podcasts, I'll tell y'all the name of the podcast that I was listening to. Hold on. I don't even know if it shows me like what I last listened to. Does it show you your history? Browse, library, latest episodes, shows. Damn, I didn't follow it. Yeah, that's so sad because murder. I want to tell y'all who this podcast was, and now Murder in America. This is what it was. Let me make sure I follow them. Murder in America. So it was this guy. I don't know if y'all know about the Oklahoma bombing where it killed like 168 people. It was this guy that was an ex-veteran that was really against the government. Like after he went to war, he had ended up killing someone out there, and he felt like this was not worth it. Like I finally got to kill somebody, and now I'm like, I don't feel like I did it for any reason. So he ended up getting out of the army. When he came back home, it was a situation that happened where the government ended up doing like a bombing, or something happened where children got unalive. And he was very upset with the government. So he was like, I'm going to target a federal building with him and his friends. They ended up bombing the building or whatever. But he did not cover all his tracks. He ended up renting a truck, but didn't put it under his name. But he did get a room, and he did put it under his name. Now, prior to that, he had got pulled over, and I forget what it was. He ended up getting put in jail, but it wasn't about that situation. Nobody knew who the hell bombed him. But when they found out who name the room was up under, and they found out where he was and knew that he was already locked up, they let them people know, like, don't let his ass out. He's the bomber. Like, he did get the lethal injection or whatever. But to the day he died, he was like, he don't regret what he did. Like, he had no remorse. He talked about a book that he had read. Yeah, I'm gonna do this in October for Murder Mystery. I'm gonna redo this story. But it was real crazy that he tried to cover his tracks to the best of his ability. But because someone was out on the car he was driving, and also he put the room that he stayed in under his name, that made him a dumbass criminal. Dumbass criminal. Are you talking about Timothy McVeigh? I think that was his name. Timothy McVeigh. I think that was his name. But if y'all do like podcasts, check it out. Podcast. Of course, we got an iPhone. Murder in America. That's what I was watching. They have a lot of shows, but it was the Oklahoma bombing or something like that, I believe. Yeah, like y'all, I live for some motherfucking murder mystery. I love it. I love true crime. We should probably cover some true crime, honey. That would be lit. Yes, I'm planning on getting back into that. So I will be planning some to do some murder mystery as it gets to the end of the month and more into October. Allegedly, that is true. They said Miss Robbie has blood on her hands too. That's pitiful. I believe the mom was manipulated into doing that. Norman was going to off his mom too. Oh my God. Did you guys see the episode when they filmed the days after Andrea's death? Tim Norman is disgusting. Lord, now y'all make me want to go back and watch this show. The family also said that Andre was living in the filthy conditions and that Tim was always mean to him, that they were fronting for TV. Okay, so it was Timothy McVeigh. Y'all look into that murder mystery story. When I tell you, you gonna be like, what? It's kind of lengthy, but you're gonna be like, what? I think that's one of my favorite murder mysteries so far. And then one that I've heard multiple times by different people telling it was the one about the New Orleans couple, the man and the woman, where the man, he was also another, y'all, the military be fucking up people. He was a military veteran. He ended up being in New Orleans. Like, he stayed through the whole, after the Hurricane Katrina. He ended up offing himself and his girlfriend and left his kids and his ex-wife behind. It was y'all, I love murder mystery. Like, when I tell you I gotta get in the shower, listen to murder mystery, I go to bed. I don't even watch TV unless it is some murder mystery. Like, y'all, I love some murder mystery. That would be lit for October going into Halloween. Yes. And I think I'm going to do my makeup. Y'all know how I be doing my little makeup looks. I think I'm going to do that with the shows as well to make it more interesting, or at least wear a mask or a costume. So I'm going to do that for y'all. So y'all make sure y'all support the channel. He was trying to get to the money, child. That was sick. That was a sick way to get to the money. And that's all I got to say about that one. Now, y'all, before I wrap this thing up, the last thing I want to talk about is this Nosey Heaux versus, and I'm going to drop these documents in the membership. I did get these documents from the lead attorney. So Onika Tanya Mirage has filed this in courts against Marley Green. Okay, and I'm not doxing her because her name is all across the internet. Okay, period. So the lead attorney, went through breaking down this case tonight. It may be a flaw in the case right now. Nicki Minaj is not suing Marley Green over her calling her son slow or saying he's going to be an R word or any of those things. Marley Green is getting sued because she said that Nicki Minaj did Coquiana. Now, I feel like the lead attorney is kind of spoon feeding Marley, not Molly, it's Marley, like Bob Marley Green. So I feel like the lead attorney is kind of spoon feeding Nosey Heaux some information, but she could have had this information already. It was a live where Nicki Minaj said, if you want to know what drugs I do, just listen to my music. However, in that same video, she was like, I never ever have done Coquiana. Okay? Issue is, there is a song out there where she says sniffing on that Coquiana. No, sniffing on that blow. So this is going to give some kind of, throw the case a bit because, or could possibly, we don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. But it could possibly throw the case because what they're going to be looking at is, well, wait, Nikki, in your video, you said if you want to know the drugs that I do, listen to my music. We listen to your music, and now you're saying that you snort on blow. And then you come around in your video and say, I have never did any Coquiana. Now, my thoughts are, is in that video, Nicki was trying to be smart because people were trying to talk about her having the sniffles. Because I get it. As you get older, your allergies get worse, honey. And I ain't gonna front on you. Like, when I tell you the little bit of dust, like any place I go to for the first time, I'm sneezing, my nose running, like it's giving the whole 9. So I get it. Nicki may have hemmed herself up though. But what I do feel is even though if she cannot get Marley Green on that type of charge, that she can still have some type of gag order put in place to keep it from where Nosey Girl cannot talk about her. So it's like, this is a complication in the case. And now this case may get dragged out for years, kind of like Cardi Barty case just got dragged out, where she had these women cut up, heads slammed into you know, all those malicious things that happen. I just, oof, Lord. Like, child, if this case get thrown out, you ain't never gonna be able to shut nosy girl ass up. You ain't gonna never be able to get Marley Green ass to shut up. She is gonna be talking until she can't talk no goddamn more. Now, I do want to read y'all some things because Nicki's lawyer is being kind of petty. So here it says, uh, Onika, who is known as Nicki Minaj, the defendant hearings have outrageously declaimed plaintifful by posting a video on their Twitter page in which defendant Marley Green, who goes by the name of Nosey Heaux, falsely and maliciously stated that the plaintiff is a cokehead who is shoving all this cocaine up her nose. Further evidence of fundamental lack of decency, Green has also posted vile comments about plaintiff's 1-year-old son. While these comments are not actionable, they nonetheless demonstrate why punitive damages should be awarded in this case. In a different age, Green's lie would have would have been meaningless because she is the ultimate nobody. On information and belief, a person whose main accomplishment in life has been a string of criminal charges, bail jumping, and bad debts. But this is an age of social media, one in which a nobody can find an unserved following through relentless self. And some of this is cut off because I got this from the lead attorney. Through self-promotion, Green is one of those nobodies as she posts content belonging to her wholly owned company, Defendant Nosey Heaux Live LLC, on multiple social media platforms. One of those platforms is the Nosey Heaux Live Twitter page, which inexplicitly has approximately 3,300 followers. Green, therefore, has the means to publish a lie knowing that it will Manticize it is retweeted by her followers and then further retweeted by followers of her followers and so on. That is what has happened here. And just the day following Green's September 12, 2022 publication of her live, the plaintiff is a cokehead on her Twitter page. Almost 2,000 people had liked it. More importantly, more than 260 people have retweeted it, which led to a firestorm of social media attention, which was undoubtedly caused by multiple levels. Yeah, it's cut off. It's cut off at the bottom. But y'all get what I'm saying. That is what has happened here. Just in the day following, hold on. Okay, here it goes. Multiple levels of subsequent retweets. While social media is an extraordinarily effective vehicle for spreading lies, it does not confer a license to do so. On information and belief, and as discovery will likely reveal, Green has been acting as a proxy for another performer who mistakenly believes that she and plaintiffs are stars of equal stature, has repeatedly used social media what the fuck is that? Intermediate diaries. Girl, I don't know what that word is right here. They got too goddamn legal on me. In hopes of advancing her careers at plaintiff's expense. However, the fact that Green was acting at the behest of another does not make her conduct less egregious or excuse her from the consequences of damages she has caused plaintiff to suffer. I ain't gonna keep going through all this stuff because they up here with this legal jargon. Y'all, I'm up here ready to sound crazy, fucking up words and shit. I ain't gonna do it. But what they saying is, Nosey Heaux is a nobody. She has tweeted this out into the atmosphere, and so many people have tweeted this, and that she's also being a puppet for someone else. And people on the lead attorney show said that she could be being a puppet for Cardi B. Who else did they say? They said Azalea Banks. If anybody If it is any goddamn body, it would be Azalea Banks. It is nobody else that I would say that she's being a puppet for. But at the same time, I don't believe Nosey being a puppet. She's a loud black woman that don't give a damn about shit until you get in trouble like this. And of course, if this case ends up getting thrown out, she is going to love this shit. When I tell you she's gonna wallow in this shit, she's gonna wallow in this shit, and she's gonna think that she is the shit. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. And just on a side note, it was so funny because the lead attorney talked about charisma in his live. He was talking about how she was saying that he must got a small pee-pee, and how can these women be supporting this black man? This girl hate on everybody. She's the devil. Two damn devils. They might as well work together, honey. I had to point that out. I know we're not going to use music lyrics against somebody. You got to prove it to me, because you got all these gangster rappers talking about how they murdered 15 people and selling dope. And that's the issue, Oakland Barbie. The thing is, Young Thug and them, they're getting indicted based off of music lyrics. Foolio, if you have not seen Foolio and all of them, not them particularly, but if you look into those cases, I want to report on it so bad, but I'm trying to stay away from like the gang members and the gang talk, because I just don't want to be intertwined in it. But I do my research to get an understanding. A lot of these people get held liable because of their music lyrics. That's the problem. I know it doesn't sound like a good thing or reasonable, but that's what they do. They're like, oh, all right, so you're rapping about killing this person. Because think about it. That song, if you're on Twitter, on TikTok, where they're like, where's Corbin? All these people are under investigation because Corbin was actually killed. These rappers, like these Florida rappers and these Chicago rappers doing this drill music, they're talking about murdering people in their music, and the courts are using that shit against them. And they be real. They ain't beat up nobody, ain't sold nothing, ain't been into jail. It's just an online social media drill rap persona. That's the issue. Some of them are telling the truth, and they're telling on themselves. Like, who the hell? Like, they got to be the dumbest murderers I've ever met in my life. They trying to say Cardi is working with Nosey like Tasha K is working for Nicki. Child, I don't believe them people know them people. Now, maybe Tasha K. Now, the thing is, people also want to try to compare Nosey Heaux and Nicki Minaj case, but they cannot. I mean, Nosey Heaux and Tasha K case. You cannot compare those cases because Tasha K got more money. Everybody know that Tasha K got bread. Even the lead attorney broke down, Tasha K got 1 million followers, and she even got her own website. Do she got the 4 million? I don't know if sis got the 4 million, but I know that she got more bread than Nosey Heaux ass. She not making that much bread for selling them stale cakes online. What's up, my cager? How you doing? And of course, and we all know, I ain't even gonna front on that. I know Nicki after her ass because she was over there windmilling for Jennifer. But I'm gonna tell you this: I'm not windmilling for no motherfucking body that's gonna have me in court. I may let you come up here and tell your story, but outside of that, I'm not out here vouching for you to where, baby, I'm fighting for you. We not even friends. That lady don't even talk to Nosey ass. You know. So did she retain an attorney, or is that attorney do this pro bono? So that was another thing lead attorney was saying. He was like, he don't know who her lawyer is. She did say she has a lawyer, but he said that's another thing. If she got a lawyer that's doing a pro bono, if the case gets thrown out, then Nosey not having to pay shit out of pocket if this lawyer is picking this shit up and doing a pro bono. I think the lead attorney has a little one too, but he does have nice teeth. Look, I ain't gonna talk about the lead attorney. I get my information from her. What's up, Nyla? Yes. Nosey's getting sued by Nicki Minaj. It's all in the news, babe. I'm crying. Teachers classes that has white sugar zaddies. Okay. Cause I think I heard that she do race play when she, let the Caucasian men talk to her crazy. Child, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Child, she got it, but now Nicki might be hemmed up based on shit that she done say and based off her lyrics. Y'all make sure y'all subscribing to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, subscribe to the channel. Oh, subscribe to the channel. Hey, it's me, it's Mel with the lip and got a Melthelipstickdiva. I want y'all to subscribe to this channel if you like what you're seeing here. Make sure you come and join. Come and join the Diva Lounge, okay? I'm ready to let y'all go because I'm ready to eat some food. Cause I ain't eat nothing today. And I'm ready to lay down. I know y'all probably say it's late. You gonna eat and then lay down? Sure is. Sure is. It's okay. Gonna work it off in the morning, baby. Okay? Gonna work it off in the morning. Gonna work it off in the morning. Is gonna work it off in the morning. Hey, gonna work it off. I'm gonna work it off. I'm gonna work it off in the morning. Hey. It's just amazing how the energy has changed now that Nicki is suing everyone. Thought Cardi was being so too sensitive and she should just ignore her. Nobody likes people to lie on them. I totally agree with that. Nobody likes people to lie on them. I think that the way that people, I know me, I just don't fucking like nosy hoes. So I don't give a fuck. The Cardi B thing to me, the difference for me is that this information was brought to Tasha K by one of an old alleged friend. On the flip side, it's two things with Nosey. Either she could have picked this up from what Nicki Minaj said for her video, or she was just speaking maliciously against Nicki Minaj, saying she was like, allegedly, Nicki Minaj just coke. And then she went back to say, matter of fact, and honestly, we're gonna have to put some dates on it because I think Nicki Minaj made that video after Marley Green made those allegations, but she's just like, oh, this woman is putting mouths of coke up her nose. It's not even allegedly, it's real shit. Versus Tasha K, yeah, she said what she said about Cardi, but it was because that shit was spoon fed to her from a source. So the shit could be two sides, but Cardi B to me, she is always in the comments swinging on folks. Always worried about the other stuff. On the flip side, being real with you, fuck all that. I dislike Nosey and all that shit. I don't think Nicki should be suing any blogger because of what they said about her. Because girl, you got your money, you got your baby, and that's just it. At the end of the day, that's how I feel about that. I didn't believe that Cardi should have sued Tasha K because I felt like it was being petty. You didn't lose some motherfucking sales. You losing sales because you didn't put out no other albums, girl. Because you keep having your ass in court and running behind Offset. Nicki, I rock with Nicki. I'm not a barb. I feel like y'all both equally as women. Y'all both have a lot of bread and y'all are beyond this. I'm just rubbing this shit in because I literally don't fucking like Nosey. I'm just saying. I'm just being real. Y'all know I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to sit up here and be biased. No. I don't feel like neither one of them should sue people for shit that they said about them. It's not going to make either one of y'all lose fucking sales. It's crackheads, cokeheads out here that don't give a damn what you doing. It's people that don't do it and don't give a damn and still going to listen to your music. What does Cardi B having the H word have to do with anybody else if she did or she didn't? I'm just saying, I don't fucking like Nosey, so I hope they take her bitch ass to the cleaners. Fuck her. It's happening now. Nope, I'm not on her side. And I ain't saying, oh, I'm that keen on Tasha K, like that's my bestie or no shit like that. Nah, I just salute her for the work that she does put in. Nosey, she had fucking step, and that bitch is evil as a motherfucker. Evil as hell. Evil. Evil. Evil, evil, evil. Evil. She's the devil. Hey, y'all, I'm weak. I am weak, but man, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm ready to get off here. I'll be back tomorrow for a little while to talk to y'all. You know. Love y'all. Make sure y'all thumbs up this live on y'all way out. You know. It's me, it's Mel with the lip in the gap. For sure. Can't wait to Ashley tells it all. Y'all make sure y'all come on back now. Turn them notifications on, all right? Don't be talking about, man, I didn't know you was live, girl. Turn them motherfucking notifications on, all right? You see me looking at you with my one eye. I got a lazy eye. Oh, shit, my eye. I appreciate y'all, though. Love y'all. Y'all have a good night. It's me, it's Mel with the lip in the gap. Mel, the Lipstickdiva. Peace out, y'all.